I am loving the new Dollar Tree calendars, and you can use them to make other things. Hey Bestie, it's Lisa. Welcome or welcome back. Today, I'm going to share 4 Dollar Tree calendar hacks that you will love. I have the 2025 Dollar Tree calendar that's called Love the Little Things, and I'm actually going to use the picture that is on the cover, but I'm going to use it from that particular month. Isn't that beautiful, that mason jar? I'm going to take this Dollar Tree canvas that I found. I'm just going to put it over the top and figure out exactly where I want to cut out the piece. I'm going to trace a pencil around, and then I will go ahead and cut that out. Super easy, and you can do this with any calendar page that you want or anything that you want. We're just going to work with Dollar Tree calendars today. It's one of my favorite videos to make. I am obsessed with Dollar Tree calendars. I buy them every year, and I buy too many, and I have tons of them, so I really should be doing more videos. Is anyone else obsessed with them? I mean, I love them. Can I say that enough? I really love them. Anyway, now I've got this thing cut up. I'm going to take some Mod Podge, and I'm just going to put some across the top first. I like to position whatever piece I'm going to put onto a surface at the top or the side first. That way it's already in place when I put the rest of it on, and I only have to move a little bit if I set it improperly. So there you go. And now I'm just going to go ahead and complete the rest of it by adding Mod Podge and going all the way down to the other end. And I'll make sure I smooth it down. And once I have the rest of it on there, I will also use my brayer to smooth out any wrinkles or bubbles. That is a tool that I just don't think I could live without. If you have a brayer, let me know. And if you have a favorite one, let me know. The ones that I use, I got on Amazon. They're always in my Amazon store, but I love them because they have metal handles, and then the roller is really nice and easy to clean. So I prefer something a little heavier versus the plastic ones that are out there, but that's just a personal preference. Let me know what you guys prefer. I'm sure we all have different ways of looking at that. Now I'm going to add a layer of Mod Podge over the top to seal this in. Now you could stop right there. It's beautiful. But I'm going to take some faux florals and I'm just going to attach them to where the flowers are on the calendar page and bring this to life and create a 3-dimensional piece. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a little while, you know how much I love 3D. And so I love to do that wherever I can. I mean, I probably don't do it every single time, but I do it quite often. I just think it makes the piece more unique and just kind of jumps off the page at you, like a 3D thing would. And it just feels more alive to me. Anyway, I really like it. And I love some of these florals. And you can find really cheap looking faux flowers, or you can also find some really nice ones, and you have to be really picky and choosy about it. But you know what? Once you find them, they're really, really nice to use, and they're inexpensive. Or you could go to Michael's and spend a lot more money, but you will get a much higher quality, and I do love those too. Now, once I get the flowers on there, I am going to add some different leaves just for texture. I'm just going to kind of cut some up that came on different pics that I think would look nice, and I'll tuck them under with the hot glue and just put them wherever I like. And then I found a spot where I thought I needed another little flower. Now I'm going to add some other little stems and greenery pieces just to give it more interest, because you don't want to use all the same things. Sometimes by mixing them up, it just creates a really beautiful piece, and there's so much to look at. Now we're just going to take a little piece of twine, glue it on the back with some masking tape, and create our hanger. And that is it. You could also put this in a frame if you want. Honestly, my videos are just for inspiration. You can do these things any way that you want, or it might just spark a brand new idea for you. That's what happens to me when I look at things. Anyway, I hope you like it. Let me know what you think. For this project, I'm using the Enjoy the Little Things 2025 calendar. This one is gorgeous, and I'm going to take that piece on the back that's a little bit larger and this cute little Dollar Tree frame. So I'm just going to cut that piece out. Don't forget, when you are using the calendars, that there's always those pages on the page on the back that shows you what's on the inside, and you can use those for things, because sometimes the calendar pages are just too big for the things you have to work with. I'm going to trim this one down. And now it's too small once I do that for this particular frame, but we're going to make this work. I'll show you. I'm just going to open up that frame by pulling back the tabs and taking it apart. Now it came with this little piece of paper that has these green leaves on it that I thought was really pretty. So I'm going to cut those into 2 pieces. And so I'll first put my calendar piece in there once I get it to the exact size I need. And then I'm going to cut that other page into two pieces, one for the top and one for the bottom. And I'm going to use a glue stick and attach those little pieces right on to the picture. Now here, I'm just doing this so I can see what it's going to look like. And there it is, and I think this is going to work. I just have an idea for how I'm going to make those edges blend a little bit more. So I'm just going to open this right back up again, take it apart. Now I'm going to take that glue stick, put a little bit on each edge of the calendar picture, the top and the bottom, and then I'm just going to lay the other piece along the bottom and one across the top, just to make sure that it'll stay in place when I put it back in. I'm going to just trim off any excess along those edges, and then this will be nice and flush and it will fit back into the picture frame. Now I'm going to take my agave color chalk paint. I'm just going to do some dry brushing. So I'm going to put a little bit on my brush, wipe most of it off, and then dab it along those edges. And I'm just going to kind of start blending a little bit. And then I'll put a little bit around the picture here and there just to kind of make it look like it belonged on there. And that just softens those lines. I mean, they're still there. And I'll wipe away any that got on the words because I want to make sure you can still see those. And that's how I'm just going to kind of camouflage that a little bit and make it look like it was a more cohesive picture. I'm going to dry it off real well with my heat tool from Amazon, a lifesaver. I don't know what I would do without that thing because I'm impatient. You need to let me know, is anyone else here impatient? I cannot be the only one. Definitely share, make me feel better. Anyway, I'm going to reassemble this frame, put the little clips down, and then this one is done. That was so easy, and look how pretty it is, and motivational and encouraging, because you've got this, right? We've all got this. Anyway, I really love this one, and I love that frame too. So you'll have to let me know, what do you think? This Boss Babe 2025 monthly calendar. I love it. It's got some really pretty pages, lots of pink, and I'm going to use this XOXO page. I thought it was so cute. I've got this little set of 3 mini Dollar Tree canvases, which I am loving, and I'm going to take them and kind of measure on this calendar page where I can cut out 3 of them, and I want to make sure that one of them has those black XOXOs in it because that's going to be like our centerpiece, and then I can just cut around the rest of it and find enough space for the other 2. And then I'll go ahead and trim those out. Now you can use a paper cutter for this if you want, and I probably should because I feel like I don't cut straight. I'm not sure why. Well, it could be I'm actually legally blind in one eye, fun fact, and then we believe that's from birth. So I don't see things 100% straight. So if you ever see me cutting crooked or something's a little off center, that is why. I don't do it on purpose. It's because I cannot actually tell. Anyway, I don't want to see the back side of that calendar page, and because this background is white, you could. So I'm going to tape off the ends all around the edges of all of these pieces, and then I'm going to paint black in the middle, and that will just take care of that entire problem because the lines and the numbers and so forth on the back of the calendar page are black, and that's one way you can camouflage so you don't see it through when it's a white front side of it. I think you know what I mean. So I'm just going to go ahead, make sure that's on there really well, and paint the centers of all 3 of these. Very easy. And yes, you could use like a brown or, a navy blue, whatever. But I know for a fact black will work. And so I'm going to do it. And it's going to come out just perfect when it's all done. You don't have to worry about a heavy coat or anything because it's just to camouflage the back side of the calendar. So just pull off the tape when that's done and repeat the same process on the other 2. Now I'm going to take some Mod Podge and I'm going to just place some on there. This is a small piece, so it's easy to maneuver, so I can go ahead and put the Mod Podge on the whole thing. I don't have to worry about just placing it at the top. So then I will put it on there, try to center it the best I can, and use my brayer to secure it. Then I'm going to add a layer of Mod Podge over the top to seal this in, and that way it'll look really nice and cohesive when all 3 pieces are the same. So there we go. Now I'm going to add a hanger to each one. I'm just going to use a little piece of twine. You could use a soda can top. You could also use that metal piece from a clothespin. Whatever you want for a hanger, I just happened to grab some twine because it was very easy to do. And then I always like to do the hot glue and a little bit of masking tape to secure them. You know, this is going to be such a cute little piece. You could arrange it up and down, or you could arrange it sideways, whatever you want, or different designs. I just think it's so fun and cute. And actually, I think this would be really cute around Valentine's, but you could use it anytime. Let me know what you think. I'm going to use the Boss Babe 2025 calendar for this one, and I'm going to take the little Boss Babe page. I think that is so adorable, and I've got this little teeny wooden clipboard with a frame stand from the Dollar Tree that is adorable, and I'm going to make this for my daughter because she likes that expression, you know, about being a boss or a boss girl or a boss babe, so I thought this would be cute for her desk at work. So I'm just going to trim this little sign right to the edges that it really has. And then I'm going to cut a piece that's the same size of the original piece that was on this little clipboard. And it's just a pink background of a page from the same calendar. I thought that would look really pretty. So now I'll have a piece that's the exact size that I need. I'm going to use my Elmer glue, which you can see I'm just about out of, but I'm going to get every drop out of that thing if it's the last thing I do. I don't know why I have to do that, but I do. So I'm just going to attach that to that piece that came with the little clipboard frame. And then I'm going to put the pink page on there. I'm going to snip the little edges of Boss Babe because I think that looked really cute. Add some more of that glue stick. As I said, getting every drop out of there. I'm frugal. That's all there is to it. Now I'm going to center that the best I can and put it on there and attach it. And then I'll roll my brayer over it, make sure it's attached really well. I think I did that off camera. And then I'm just going to see what that's going to look like on there. Now I want to attach it though. So I'm going to take some Mod Podge. I'm going to lift up the clip that's on there. I'm going to put the Mod Podge on there, and that's how I'm going to attach the little Boss Babe words. That way the clip can still be used for anything she wants, but that Boss Babe piece is on there permanently. And I thought that would be so cute. That way if she needs to put a Post-it note or, you know, an appointment card or something like that on there on her desk, she'd still see Boss Babe on there, and that would be so fun. So once I get that on there, I'll also go over the top and make sure it's sealed. This is so easy, and I think it's adorable. What a fun little gift this would be for someone. And it's just, I don't know, I think it's very personalized for someone who likes things like this. So you got, you know, an ambitious person who really loves to work, loves what they do. I've got these cute little pink fabric roses. They're like made out of burlap. I'm going to take it apart because it's too big for this piece. So I need to make it smaller. So I'll take off the leaves. I'm going to unroll it, and then I'm going to make it not so large by snipping it in half, right down the entire piece of burlap. I'll just cut it all the way through, because then when I roll it back up, it'll be a much smaller flower, but it will still look like the cute little rose that it is. So there I am, rolling it back up. You see how much smaller it is. And I'm going to add a little hot glue to the end just to secure it like it was originally. And then I'm going to cut the leaves because I'm going to kind of add them individually because that was too big too. So I'll just cut the cute little leaves right off of there and make them the size that I think would look, you know, in proportion to this cute little Boss Babe clip frame, whatever you want to call that. So we're going to put the leaves on, you know, just one by one, kind of overlap them, position them where I want in that bottom left corner. And then we will add the little rose, and I'll just put it on the cut side right down in the middle there. And then I had room for one more little leaf, so I added that as well. And then I've got these cute little teeny kind of white pics that I had in my stash. I'm just going to add a couple of them just to give it a little bit of texture, a couple at the top, a couple at the bottom. And I think that just made this so cute, but it didn't take up too much space. So now you can still use this teeny little clipboard thing. I love how this one turned out, and I really think my daughter's going to like it. I hope she does. Anyway, let me know what you think, and just think of all the different ideas you could do with this one. It doesn't have to say Boss Babe. You can put whatever you want on it. Let me know what you think. Ready for more inspiration? Here's another video I think you'll really like. If you click on it, I will see you there. You are truly a blessing to me. Bye!